When you ponder the question, what is value? You might indeed perceive it as having two distinct sides. First, it can be sold. Thus, we gain revenue. Second, it addresses a problem for the customer. While there is nothing inherently wrong with that perspective, it remains, alas, a somewhat limited view. So let us expand your understanding of value first, and then apply those enlightening insights to data products. Let's take something we all know, a smartphone. A smartphone is much more than just a piece of hardware. For some, it's an essential tool for communication, allowing instant access to calls, messaging, and social media. Beyond functionality, a smartphone carries emotional value. A luxury brand model is often associated with status and prestige, making the user feel accomplished and connected to the latest technology. Smartphones also provide social value by enabling connections across the world. Social media, video calls, and instant messaging make it easier than ever to stay in touch with friends and family. The ability to engage with others in real time adds an entirely new dimension to how people interact and maintain relationships. From an economic perspective, a smartphone can be seen as an investment. The value of a smartphone is measured by how well it serves the user's needs. Perceived value and actual value often differ. A brand new smartphone may seem more valuable due to marketing, design, or exclusivity, but for some users, an older, more affordable model provides the same actual value for their daily use. In the end, the true value of a smartphone is not just about its features, it's about how well it fits into a person's life, meets their expectations, and enhances their daily experience. In short, we can say that value is the importance, worth, or usefulness of something. It is not an inherent property, but rather a perception shaped by context, expectations, and purpose. Value is not automatically embedded in a data product. It must be actively created, communicated, and continuously reinforced to remain relevant. Value is a goal, not a fixed attribute. Businesses must define, measure, and refine value over time, just as data products evolve, iterate, and change. Without this continuous process, value diminishes and the product loses its impact. Recognizing that value is dynamic allows businesses to adapt, ensuring they meet the shifting needs of their users and stakeholders. Based on my experience, focusing on these 5 aspects allows you to understand the concept of value in data products holistically. First, value is a moving target, as we stated before. It is not static, but constantly evolving based on market conditions, technological advancements, and user needs. What is valuable today may become obsolete tomorrow, making it essential to continuously reassess and refine the value a data product delivers. Second, value is defined through the stakeholder's lens. There is no single definition of value. Each stakeholder, whether a business leader, data scientist, developer, or end user, perceives it differently. Understanding what matters most to each group ensures that the data product is aligned with their expectations and needs. Third, we must distinguish between perceived value and actual value. Perceived value is what users expect before engaging with the product, while actual value is what they experience after using it. If there is a gap between the two, users may feel disappointed, leading to low adoption and trust. Managing expectations and delivering real, tangible benefits is key. Fourth, value must be measured, not assumed. Without clear metrics, it is impossible to determine if a data product is truly valuable. Measuring business impact, user adoption, and efficiency improvements ensures that the product delivers meaningful results. Finally, value is delivered, not just built. Creating a data product is not enough. It must be successfully integrated into workflows, used effectively, and continuously improved. Value only exists when it is experienced by users, reinforcing the need for ongoing engagement, updates, and adaptability. By focusing on these 5 principles, you can ensure that your data product remains relevant, impactful, and valuable over time. Now let's look at each aspect in detail. Value isn't static, it's dynamic and shaped by context. The stakeholder's perspective plays a crucial role. A business leader and a data scientist might define value in completely different ways. Their priorities, objectives, and measures of success can vary significantly. The specific use case also influences how a data product is perceived. The same dataset or model might be highly valuable in one scenario, but far less relevant in another. Customer needs and external market forces evolve over time. What's valuable today may not hold the same weight tomorrow. Shifting priorities, emerging trends, and competitive pressures all impact how data products deliver value. The maturity of AI and automation within an organization affects how value is created and measured. As technology advances, expectations change, and the definition of success may shift. A data product that delivers value today might not be as impactful in the future unless it adapts and evolves to meet the changing needs of its users. The second principle. Value is defined through the stakeholder's lens. Value is not what you think your data product provides. It is what your users perceive as valuable. This means organizations must be customer-centric when designing and delivering data products. A data marketplace operator may see value in a high-volume, scalable platform for exchanging datasets. Their focus is on efficiency, accessibility, and broad adoption. A business leader may only see value in the data product if it results in cost savings, increased revenue, or competitive differentiation. For them, tangible business outcomes define success. A data scientist might define value as the richness and accuracy of the data for building machine learning models. High-quality, well-structured data is critical to their work. An AI-driven application might assess value based on data completeness, lack of bias, and compatibility with AI training processes. The effectiveness of AI models depends on the quality and fairness of the data they consume. Understanding these different perspectives is essential for building data products that truly meet stakeholder needs. The next aspect is perceived and actual value. This is not well understood by many. What you think might have value for the customer might not be what they experience. On top of that, it is not even 100% about the product you offer. Perceived value is shaped by marketing, branding, and word of mouth. It's what customers believe they're getting before they engage with the product. Actual value, on the other hand, is what they truly receive, based on real-world performance, usability, and impact. This gap between expectation and reality doesn't just affect customer satisfaction, it impacts trust, retention, and brand reputation. A disconnect between the two can lead to disappointment, frustration, and ultimately, product failure. Understanding the relationship between perceived value and actual value is critical for any product's success, especially in the data economy, where trust and reliability are key. The fourth principle to keep in mind as data product steward is that value must be measured, not assumed. Many organizations assume they are delivering value simply because they provide data, but without measuring that value, how can they be sure? Value isn't just about providing data, it's about the impact that data creates. And impact must be tracked, not assumed. A crucial takeaway is that value must be measured using clear metrics. Without measurement, organizations have no way to validate whether they're actually delivering value or to improve it. The focus should be on outcomes, not just outputs. It's not about how much data is provided, but how effectively that data drives decisions and creates business impact. And organizations that track it effectively don't just improve their products. They build trust, retention, and long-term success. The final fifth principle to keep in mind as data product steward is that value is delivered, not just built. Many companies invest significant time and resources into building data products, but far too little into ensuring they actually deliver value. Simply launching a product or making data available is not enough. For a data product to succeed, it must be adopted. Users need to engage with it and integrate it into their workflows. It must be integrated seamlessly, fitting into existing business processes and tools. A product that operates in isolation, without connection to real-world applications, will struggle to create meaningful impact. Beyond that, it must be sustained, continuously improved based on user feedback. Data products are not static. They evolve as business needs, technology, and user expectations change. Finally, Value must be validated. There should be clear evidence that the product is driving measurable impact, not just existing as another dataset or dashboard. The goal of a data product is not simply to exist, it is to deliver measurable, ongoing value to its stakeholders.